Hi guys, welcome back to my page. Okay, I know a lot of you have been waiting for me to hear what am I gonna say regarding what CIC said about Dr. Ndlozi and him. CIC saying, I'll roll a red carpet for him. Hey! But I have actually posted a full video on YouTube. I was busy with that. So you can go find the full thing there. But just to give my 2 cents here, I think the question that we should be asking ourselves is Dr. Ndlozi willing to come back? I've always said this, and this comes from the fact that I host a lot of lives, and I host lives with fighters from all walks of life. And I can tell you right now that in Dr. Ndlozi, it is an unresolved issue. And I've said this before, I'm saying it again. It is an unresolved issue. There is one topic that makes us to disagree and fight so much. It is the topic of Dr. Ndlozi. The people that attend my lives or our lives, they will attest to this. There is one topic that will make us fight and be heated up, is the name Dr. Ndlozi. So it is it is an unresolved issue. And I think even if he can come back, it will remain an unresolved issue until we get to a part where we say, uthi, what happened? I think that is the only thing that will ever clear the air. Even if he can come back. Now I've seen there are a lot of fighters that hate Dr. Ndlozi. And when I say hate, I mean hate. Right? And there are fighters that love Dr. Ndlozi. There is no middle ground. I'm the only one who has middle ground. And I think I've said this on my episode that I shot on YouTube, that sometimes it's easy for CIC to forgive and say Dr. Ndlozi can come back anytime. He will roll a red carpet for him, because CIC knows what happened. They know what happened. But for someone that doesn't know what happened, speculating, thinking they know what happened when they don't, it's an unresolved issue until we get to the bottom part. Uthi, when you fight with someone that you care and you love so much, that is why when people break up, they become so toxic to each other sometimes, because those people loved each other so much. So I think for as long as we don't know why did he leave, what happened, and all those things, it will remain. This is my 2 cents. I think it will remain an unresolved issue. Whether he comes back or he doesn't, it will always remain an unresolved issue. And I think until we address the real reason, what happened, until maybe we get to a point where we say, okay, fine, we said you did 1, 2, and 3, and we're finding out that you didn't. Until we get to a point where we said you did 1, 2, and 3, and 4, we've got evidence of that, but we forgive you, come back. Or until he says, I did wrong, whatever, but I want to come back. But it will always remain an unresolved issue, and that is my 2 cents. But if I think he's gonna come back or not, personally, I doubt he will come back. I stand to be wrong. I would love for him to come back. I don't have a problem with him. You know me. As I said, I am the middle ground. I genuinely don't have any problem. But I posted about this on YouTube. Go find out there. I think now I'm much sober than I was when I was shooting my YouTube video. I think when I shot my YouTube video, I had mixed emotions, but now I think I've calmed down and I'm a little bit sober, so hence I'm able to articulate myself a little bit better. That's my 2 cents. Let me add the clip here for those that didn't listen to CIC.
From the EFF, because the party is moving towards the direction of corruption. When we formed the party, I had a corruption case in Polokwane. He was always next to me. If he hates what he says he hates now, why didn't that time he didn't even have to be next to me? Nothing. We were no longer in the ANC. There was no EFF. I think we formed it even after being charged. So to want to appear clear of non-existing things really is unfortunate. My sister, I don't understand what is their problem. They leave the EFF. No one expelled them. they leave the EFF. And then from there, instead of looking forward to where they are going, they start thinking in reverse. Everything EFF, everything EFF. It's not true. If that happened, he was a lead of the GTU, Governance Task Unit of the EFF. And therefore, he would have to take a full responsibility because such interactions would have gone through him to be made possible on the ground. But, you know, I know the distraction. I know when people don't know what to do with themselves, they look at who can we attack, and then they come for you. I mean, if Ndlozi was to come to the EFF tomorrow, I will put a red carpet for him. Because, yes, he's one of the few who conducted himself in a very different manner. Because I know for a fact that once they leave the EFF, they start behaving like they are potential patients of mental hospital.
So the doors open for Mbuyiseni, Floyd?
No. Mbuyiseni never took a T-shirt of another political party. So the constitution of the EFF is clear. Once you leave the EFF and put on a T-shirt of another political party, you cannot come back because the EFF is not holding in where you do check in, check out.
All right.
But Mbuyiseni didn't check out and go into another political party. He said, I'm taking a break, let me make a reflections and decide on my way forward without being emotional. Of course, he has been engaging in the discourse, but he has never degenerated.
Let's run through these. The expulsion